This is going to be the most demoralizing thing that I have ever done, and I didn't realize that this was a thing that we would have to deal with. So, basically, I did not know that when getting into this, Feebas was a Pokemon that would exist in this game. So, what I need to do now is I need to now go and check 5,000 fucking water tiles to catch one Feebas. Or two, I guess. Oh shit, I need two. Welcome, Gesupina. Welcome. Okay. So, we're going to need to take one of our Pokemon out for a moment because the only way to guarantee a catch is, not a catch, a hook, is with no guard. Just some classic Pokemon fun? Yep, just some classic, why would they program a video game like this? There is a calculator that is supposed to, show you, the locations that you can get Feebas with the lottery numbers that you get. The issue is, my game is updated so it requires 2 different lottery numbers. And for some reason, the way that this game handles checking those events, it's one of those things that it needs to be over 2 days, day 1 and day 2. This game does not track events by the date and time, it tracks it by how many hours it has been since your last one. Actual real-world hours. Because I changed the clock. So, I'm going to first attempt to use the old generator and see if it works. It might not. Otherwise, there are... How many water tiles is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. Hi, Vibrant Toucan. So it was 34 by 18, right? Or 17. What are you counting? The amount of fucking water tiles I'm going to have to check for Feebas. Because the way that this game, has Feebas, or actually, it's the only way to get Feebas, typically, is there's like one route per game where there are a whole bunch of water tiles, and it's in that route 4 of those water tiles are going to be Feebas, which is just so nice. Oh my god, I should have just waited until I got to the route to put Sweater up front, because they're lower level. I also unironically love Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. They're honestly just really fun. I wouldn't be doing the challenges I do in this game if I didn't enjoy it. I just didn't know that I was going to have to suffer through Feebas. I'm just glad there is Like, this might be a hot take. I honestly, like, it is a hot take, but, like, this game is overhated for what it is. It delivers on exactly what it said it would. It's Gen 4, but again, yeah, that is exactly what it is. Ball stickers are awesome. We love that. We need to grab one of the antidotes. Okay. I believe it was 34 by 17 we determined. Five, 18. Okay. 34 by 18. 612. 1, 2, 3. 7. 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. One, two, three, four, five, six. Shit, what's 7 times 7? I hate the fact I'm doing math for all this. Oh, hold on. It is 49. Okay. So in total, we have 528 tiles that need to be checked. There's no gambling in this version, that is true. Dear Lord. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? What, do you not like that? Okay. Okay, so if I look, it should be right here where I need to check it then. How do Feebas shiny hunters live? I imagine they must hate themselves. Okay. So what are the odds of the Feebas? Feebas has a 50% chance of spawning here. So we know for a fact that if it I mean, I'm pretty sure shiny hunters in general hate themselves. Not incorrect. Let's see. I used to shiny hunt. It was, interesting. For some reason, I chose to shiny hunt Salandit. Okay. Let me tell you right now, that Salandit was not female. One of the things that I planned on doing for a stream series was doing a Pokemon Let's Go, a version of shiny hunting in Let's Go, but it was I needed to get every single Pokemon in the living dex shiny, because it was, that is like the easiest game to shiny hunt in. And I was like, yeah, I can do that. And I practiced doing it like once, and I was like, alright, no. This will take years off of my life. Oh my god, okay. I just wish it would show me... If it shows me a Barboach, then I know for a fact it can't be here. The other issue is I don't know if the fishing tile, like... Okay, it's a Barboach, it's not here. Okay. The issue is I don't know if it's this tile that I'm fishing on, like the one that I'm sitting on, or this one. Like, this is the difficult thing of, like, I've never fully understood which one it's actually on. The one with the bobber or the one with you. Wait a minute, that math doesn't check out. If it's a 50% chance... It's a... Oh, right. I think it's, Hold on. I think it's because it's 50-50, it's because only they can spawn in 2 random pairs of it. Okay. So, if it's not on this one, allegedly... Flip. What? Why did I decide this was a smart thing to do? Okay, so if I go... I need to be in line with this rock. Wait a minute, that's... Hold on. No, okay, I'm right. I just keep finding random shinies in modern Pokemon games. Like, for Let's Go, I found a shiny Caterpie in the Viridian Forest. Brilliant Time and Shine Pearl, I stumbled into a shiny Geodude. Okay. So, unfortunately, I have a feeling, based upon this, that the generator, the old generator, definitely did not work for me. Which means it is time to, continue. I've found a bunch of random shinies over the years. One time when I was, breeding for a competitive Gastrodon, I got a random shiny Shellos. And that did become my competitive, Gastrodon because, it was the ability I was looking for anyway. And when I was a child, playing Pokemon Platinum on my friend's copy, I stumbled into a shiny Geodude. And that was... not Geodude, Zubat. And I was like, holy shit. This is, like, the greatest day of my life. And he let me keep that Zubat. The only thing is, I can't change its name, and it wasn't on my copy, so it's under his name. So, yeah, I have a shiny Crobat, which I kind of wish I didn't evolve, because Crobat's shiny kind of sucks. Kind of cheeks. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to unregister every single other item that I have equipped. Finding random shinies is always cool. Yeah, shinies are awesome. People are always like, oh, they make shinies too easy now, so it, like, ruins it. I'm like, no. It's not about how rare it is, it's about how, oh my gosh, that's a different colored thing, and it does sparkles, hell yeah. I've also shiny hunted a Fennekin, Eevee, and Ralts via Masada method in an Omega Ruby. My left thumb feels the pains of Route 117. Girl, let me tell you right now. The way that you should have Masuda method, you should have traded into X and Y, gotten yourself a quarter, stuck it under your thumbstick on your 3DS, and went around and around the Eiffel Tower over and over. Okay, so now it works on just one hit. That's good. For a very long time, it took me a really long time to get my shiny Pokemon, my shiny Bulbasaur. So when I was playing X and Y, what I did was every Bulbasaur that was not shiny got immediately Wonder Traded. So I made some kids' days with that. What do you mean you can't get away from a Magikarp? I know that you're low level, but like, God, man. It's a Magikarp. Ass never bothered to download Pokemon Bank. I am currently paying for Pokemon Bank on the Switch because I played Pokemon Go and I'm constantly running out of space in Pokemon Go, so I just keep putting things in Bank. This is hell. I've just realized I'm in hell. Like, this is a Sisyphean task right here. Purgatory is a closer equivalent. I mean, I'm not sure about that. I don't know enough about the afterlife to make a comparison. Listen, I just know I got 530 squares that I need to fish on. Like, it's bad. It's not good. Oh, this is so upsetting. You're the Catholic Church now? Thank God. That's probably an improvement. Like, I'm doing the math here. Like, Bulbapedia says there is a 50% chance for Feebas on the random tiles. But that's not how... Like, it doesn't match with any of the other things. Which, to me, I think that's because there are two different sets of the tiles that it could possibly spawn in. And it's either... It's like... Of those four, it can either be 2 or 2. I don't know. Hatsune Miku is a saint. That's just accurate. What are the chances of me finding a shiny Barboach or Magikarp instead of finding a Feebas? I'd wager the odds aren't terrible. I'm just looking at how long I have already spent, and I'm not even done the first row of this. Oh, shit. This is going to take years. Basic shiny odds are 1 in 4096. Here's the fun part. We can get to the end of this, and there are some days where Feebas don't spawn. So we can spend all this time doing this. We can spend all the time in the world that we want to. And we have a chance that the Feebas aren't even here. Don't you love the Pokemon Company? Technically, they didn't make this one. They made the odds. I know ILCA made this one. However, they made the fucking odds. So... at least this, like, area of... like, this area of the game is like a square. And you can just, like, go back and forth in lines. It's not like Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire where it's like a river. I'm surprised with the amount of hours that I've put into Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl already. I have yet to encounter any shinies. When we get Pokemon Italy, I want to mock them as the biggest Italian stereotype possible. What the Pokemon equivalent of the man on the pizza boxes. It's just a Mario made out of pizza. pasta monster would go hard. Yeah. Just put Mario in the game. It's like that one rumor from back in Red and Blue, how Dragonite could evolve into Yoshi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the next 57 hours of my life of this Sisyphean task of finding a fucking Feebas. To find 2 of them, too. Oh god, and then I'm gonna have to start doing contests. Oh god. This one Pokemon is the most, like, difficult to obtain in all of Pokemon. Ugh. Just notice they didn't make a Pokeball throw animation. No, it's because, I turned off battle animations. It's not that they didn't make a throw animation. It just takes longer to throw. Good luck with the Feebas hunt. Listen, there's nothing I can do, man. Like, I'm fucked. Hold on. Okay, so the literal only way the literal only place to get it, they're not in the hidden grottos or anything. They are just in these 4 spots. Just gonna say peak game. It's Pokemon. It's as peak as it can be. Couldn't you theoretically breed the one you get? Yes, I could. This is just like... At some point, the Feebas is going to show up, and I'm not even going to notice it. Find Feebas twice in Emerald, one in my old save and one in my current save. How are you mentally, like, still here? Like, I don't understand that. Like... Excuse me, why the fuck was there why was there a bat? Did a bat just, like, bite onto my rod? Hold on. I've only been at this for 30 minutes and I feel like I'm going insane. I'm a shiny hunter. Oh! Me and Gasapina were literally just mentioning how, like, people who must shiny hunt Feebas must, like, genuinely hate themselves. Like, how do you even, like... How do you function? Like... This alone is a form of torture. And I didn't realize that this was something I would have to do until about 20 minutes ago when I was checking, alright, what's in Mount Coronet? What's the next encounter we have to get? And I see Feebas, and I go, oh no. I need to research these better before I get into this mess. That's why RNG manipulated my shiny Feebas. Listen, there's only so much that I can do here. Like, I would be using the tool that lets me find the 4 spaces of Feebas if I could. I can't. I tried changing the date to be able to get both lottery numbers, but I couldn't. So I'd either have to wait an entire day to check where Feebas could be, under the impression that for some reason this game actually, like, even has that work correctly. I don't remember if the Feebas spot was dependent on your trainer and secret ID. In this game, it's the lottery number. I didn't even move a full tile yet, and it still just went. Zubat, please, dear fucking god. You are absolutely not welcome here, bro. I'm just trying to do my damn best to find a fucking fish. Bitch. Whoever at the Pokemon Company was huffing horse tranquilizer in order to come up with the catch mechanic for Feebas, I truly wonder how they feel. I wonder where they are in life. My current hunt isn't even for a Pokemon, it's for a cool trainer ID and Pokemon Ruby save. That's so real, though. Like, I gotta respect that. Were they not provably high during Gen 2? Who says they weren't during Gen 3 too? The only one that I can verify was definitely high on horse tranquilizers and copious amounts of alcohol was the creator of Lugia. Lugia, which, by the way, important to mention, Lugia is not a Pokemon. 49444. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Sharing is caring. Yeah. Yeah. Lugia, not a Pokemon, by the way. Just important to mention, Lugia is not a Pokemon. Get him on when. Damn. The story of how Lugia was created honestly sounds like a fucking creepypasta, but it's just, like, actually the truth. It's really funny to me. It's sad, but, like, the circumstances around it are, the circumstances around it are just like, damn, that sounds like a creepypasta. You know the leader of Pokemon left after Gen 2 after the company was like, okay, Pokemon is dying, let's call it a wrap. Yeah, meanwhile, it just didn't. Never really has. I mean, it's not as big as it used to be, but, like, nothing is. I feel like, we have not had, like, any sort of, like, real hype for products since like the 2000s. How was Lugia created? Lugia was created by one designer. The only quote-unquote Pokemon that was ever designed by this dude. Specifically, Lugia was invented not as a Pokemon for one of the movies, Pokemon the movie 2000, I believe. And this was back during the time where the Pokemon Company had not established that it was only Pokemon in the Pokemon world. Back then, there were, like, real animals and stuff in Pokemon, and, you know, the rest of the world hadn't been, like, fully explored with the lore or anything. So, Lugia was not designed to be a Pokemon. It was essentially like a guardian spirit, like, mother to a whole bunch of different Pokemon. Lugia is one of the few legendaries that is specifically supposed to be female. It's not actually, it doesn't have a gender in-game, but it was directly designed to be a maternal figure, and it was also based off of a beluga whale. And the creator got way too emotionally attached to it, Lugia, as this figure, and as, like, making, like, the movie and the game progressed, like, originally, Lugia was just supposed to be in the movie. It wasn't supposed to be in any of the games. Game directors eventually went, okay, we're going to make this the legendary for Pokemon Silver. And the guy who created it was not happy with that. Because, once again, in the creator's mind, it was a loving and maternal creature that did not want to fight at all. That wasn't its thing. It was a protector. It was just, like, a caring figure. And eventually, like, essentially, the Lugia that was, like, created basically just got ripped out from under him. And during this time, this man was just completely off his rocker on horse tranquilizer and alcohol. And I believe that man died not too long after, unfortunately. So yeah, that's how Lugia was created. Lugia, not a Pokemon, actually female. And that's actually why, in one of the episodes of the Pokemon anime, there is a baby Lugia and the mother Lugia, because that is the original intention of it's just an animal. And one of them is a mother, so that's just how it is. Yeah, G's is correct. It was, oh, and specifically, the name, if you've ever noticed the belly on Lugia, the top of it is, like, very different from the bottom, where it's, like, an oval on the bottom, and then, like, the marking on top is, like, an X. That's because, originally, it was just an X. It didn't have, like, the more traditional, like, belly design. It was originally called Creature X. I'm remembering this now. And it was, because it was unnamed, it was just a creature that existed in this world that was not a Pokemon. I wonder if that's where the idea of Ultra Beasts came from now I think about it. Maybe. And what's funny is this isn't even the first time that Lugia became, like, someone's fixation at the Pokemon Company. Not the only time. It was the first time. It happened again. Creature X sounds like a Resident Evil monster. Yes. So, fun fact. Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. Why do you think it's called XD? Creature X. That's where it comes from. Shadow Lugia, created by, believe it was James Turner. And apparently, he has gone on record after the fact. Shadow Lugia was the first Pokemon that they designed for the company. And in their time at the company, they were like, Shadow Lugia was my baby, and I so desperately wanted it to exist in other games, and I tried for years and years, the entire time behind the scenes. I'm trying to get Shadow Lugia in the main series. Old Pokemon concepts kind of go hard. They didn't know what to do with their IP. I kind of, like, a lot of what they came up with back in the day is quite interesting. And, like, I like it. I like the fact that it is, in fact, different. It also, like, the fact that back in the day, Pokemon and animals were two different things, it did help because it removed the question mark of, are people eating Pokemon? Why did you give me a special fucking animation? It's just a Magikarp! I was like, holy shit, is this gonna be important? No! No, it isn't. It's just a fucking fish. Fish. How ironic, one didn't want their design in the games and the other tried so hard to add theirs in the game. Isn't it confirmed they just straight up do now? Yeah, they eat Pokemon. It's like Slowpoke Tail. It's why for a long time in the anime, the only food shown was vegetarian. Because they were like, how do we get around this? We may have made an oopsie. Love jelly donuts, me too. Wait, did I try up here? I don't think I did. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that again. It's not like it's gonna take any less time. Even Pokemon eat Pokemon? Yes, they do. Like, Durant and the Anteater bitch, I can Heat more. Very violently, too. Yeah. I mean, that's just animals. Zangoose and Seviper. They eat each other. Thought of a funny? Oh no. Your definition of a funny can range from, like, a traditional meme to, like, you waging chemical warfare on Korea. Like... Durant. Thank you. Invisible Durant. Okay, we need to make the edit of Durant as Venom Snake. Okay, so... Are you catching all the mons for the shiny Manaphy? What shiny Manaphy? Hold on. Have I just been... Has there been an actual goal here I wasn't aware of? I thought I was just doing this. Okay, so the next ones I would need to do are here and... Yeah. Revolver, Ocelot, Purloin would go hard. I didn't know there was a shiny Manaphy involved in this. Why didn't anyone tell me about that? There's a new event for Pokemon Home if you get the Living Dex in the Gen 3 remakes. Do you mean Gen 4? Where the fuck did this stupid thing save to? Did it save to downloads? Yeah, it did. Okay. Hold on. I need to mark out where I've, like, done everything. Hold on. Okay. Gen 4. Okay. Well, I did not know that was a thing. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. What other Pokemon would the Metal Gear cast be? I'm curious. I don't know. I don't know enough about Metal Gear to quantify. Okay, so I'm realizing now that I can skip 2 lines and then focus on doing like if I go down this line here. Yeah, okay. Am I 2 down from this rock? Yeah, okay. So this is fine. So start here. Legends Arceus gives you shiny Enamorus. The weird genie. I like Enamorus. I feel like people were way too fucking strange about that one for no reason. And, and Scarlet Violet gives shiny Meloetta. Oh, hell yeah. Hatsune Miku Pokemon. Oh, and she kind of, like, the other form is kind of like Tito, now that I think about it. Awesome. Enamorous isn't bad. It's like exactly as weird as all the other genies. I think people have just forgotten that, like, people just got used to, what's it called? Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus. People hated those designs initially. Like, those are some of the most hated designs in Pokemon history. And so, you know what? So were frickin' Kyurem. All the Kyurem forms were hated initially. It's just that they've been around long enough now that we're, like, nostalgic for them. Eventually, y'all are gonna come around on Enamorous. I want to get Shiny Meloetta, but the stupid Blood Moon Ursaluna won't be 0 Speed IV. And I don't know what that means. I know IVs, but I'm not sure how that's correlated. Personally, I'm not even gonna lie. I never finished Legends Arceus. I like Enamorous, not gonna lie, but the turtle form is hilarious. I like the turtle form. I think, like... I'm trying to think of what the other forms are now. It's like... Landorus is like a lion of sorts. Tornadus is a bird. I have no fucking clue what the hell Thundurus is supposed to be. Some Pokemon that look stupid as hell, but I still think are funny, like Klefki. It's a keyring, however, creature. I love Klefki. I feel like Klefki is another one of those Pokemon that people are just weird about. Which I don't get. It's cool. I like it. It's like Voltorb and Electrode. It's just like, yeah, they suck, however, funny. Just comp stuff, nothing too important, but I like having optimal versions of Pokemon. Okay, that's fair. I focus when I was doing comp. I focused more on the natures and everything, and natures and moveset were my priority. IVs were just like, if I got unlucky, I got unlucky. And then I started playing Showdown, which was better. I loved Showdown. I loved Showdown, I guess. I don't play it anymore. I don't think I've played comp since Gen 7. I don't think... Yeah, we never did, Sword and Shield, We never did Sword and Shield, comp. That's how me and Evan became, like, really good friends. Is because we were playing Showdown against each other. And I've mentioned this 1,000 times. That motherfucker... When we were playing doubles OU, and that motherfucker brought in his Tapus, his Tapu Fini Pelipper, like, combo it decimated. It just absolutely decimated. And I remembered the only way that I was able to stop the Reign of Terror of that fucking Pelipper was using Choice Scarf Kartana, maximum special attack with Hidden Power Electric. And I think, like, when he saw me whip that out, he was like, we were in class at the time, just, like, fighting, and he looked over at me from across the room, and he was like, are you fucking serious with me? Are you joking me right now? And because Kartana has two stats. It has massive high attack, massive high speed. It has nothing else. I wish Pokemon were real. Pokemon being real would be cool. However, it could also be terrifying. However, would I say that the threat of real-life Pokemon would not be outweighed by being able to own a Dunsparce? I'd love having a Dunsparce. That'd be awesome. However, I would probably die. Gessapina, I'm gonna see in the news because she she rode a Charizard into a building. It's like a whole bunch of fast food companies are going to have to come out and make a statement being like, listen, I know everyone's excited about their Pokemon being real. You cannot ride a Tauros into the drive-thru. Much prefer Corviknight as a flybody. You're dead. Tinkaton is killing you. Sorry to say. You're gone. What kind of war crimes would occur if we had Pokemon? A lot. A lot. I'm not even gonna, like, go into the actual, like... Not even gonna talk about, like, realistically, like, what would happen, because it would be fucked up. Like, do you know how many conflicts that exist around the world will escalate to a horrible... like, horrible level? Dive through Tauros sounds kinda lit. That's basically what they do in Alola, I'm pretty sure. Because they have the rideable Tauros. Imagine if Ditto was real, or Incineroar, or Lucario, Lopunny, or Gardevoir. Vaporeon. Holding a Fennekin like a cat and using it as a flamethrower. It's the first ever flamethrower that is powered by head paths. That's kind of crazy. Completely revolutionized home defense. You know, the thing is, like, it would probably bring back the Mafia. I can't read out every bit of dialogue. I can't read out all of the text in chat anymore. Mafia still technically exists. Of course it does. But it would come back, because, like, think about it. Like, people are gonna be smuggling these things, like, realistically. Like, it's gonna be, like, the exotic pet situation, but, like, 1,000 times worse. And it's just going to, like... But the thing is, I have a feeling that, like, overall, if it brings back unions, it's a deal. I don't think that... Here's the thing. With everything, it's just, like... From what we have seen, like... there are, like, Pokemon, like, movers and stuff, like Pokemon with jobs, like Machoke and Vigoroth both have the jobs of, like, being movers in the Gen 3 games. And it's said that they enjoy it. It's entirely possible, like, and when you think about Pokemon like Chansey and, like, other things that have, like, healing capabilities, I think a lot of problems would end up being solved, because it's just like, alright, you, like, because of Chansey and being, like, a caring Pokemon that just exists in the wild, it's just like, oh, we don't need healthcare anymore. Like, oh, we don't need people to, like, do massive, like, back-breaking jobs anymore, because, like, these Machoke are here and they're just, like, they're posing like JoJo characters demanding work. It's just like, I feel like a lot of problems end up getting solved. Granted, it creates completely new problems. This is true. However, like, I'm not sure, like, how... Of course, there's going to be, like... There's obviously going to be a growing period where, like, you know... It's like when they switched the side of the road that people drove on. It's just, like, how people got into a lot more crashes and everything for a while. I feel like as soon as we get, like, proper, like, laws and provisions in place, it's not going to be a problem. Like, if the Dex is to be believed Gardevoir creating black holes, okay, well, if we go on that level, every Macargo has, like, the heat of it is the surface of the sun, so we're all dead anyway, if we believe the Dex. We can put the Dex to the side, it's not real. Not canon. Indian elephants would go extinct because of Raichu, allegedly. So we're just not going to deal with that. The Dex is not believable. The Dex is more like... It's just bullshit. It's just Professor Oak coked out of his head making things up. One of my favorite theories, the Dex is just kind of a collection of folklore. That's probably correct. Where the fuck did they find out about what India was? I hope you enjoy whatever it is you're eating. Take care. Lots of love. No, like... Clearly, there would be issues, of course. Some problems would definitely become worse for a while. But, like, I feel like things overall would get better. I'm thinking about this. Nations are totally using Zoroark for stealth missions. Well, the thing is, Zoroark and Zorua don't trust humanity. That's kind of like direct things. It's like, why Zoroark directly attack you in Legends Arceus? It's because they have a distrust of humanity. So, like, you would need to, like... If you manage that, that's insane. Is this where I was? Hold on. I don't know where I was anymore. I moved one tile off, and now I've, like, completely lost where I was supposed to be. Shit, okay. Barboach. Big Boss Zoroark is smoking a cigar, yeah. Ah, shit. Now, where was I here? Okay, I'm just going to assume I was, like, right here. I'm, like... Imagine, like... The fact is, like... If, like... governments and stuff tried maintaining things, like, exactly as they are, people would just be like, fuck that. Like, I have Pokemon. I can literally, like, build a house 1,000 times easier because I found a fucking, like, I found a fucking Elekid in my backyard, and it knows how to be an electrician, and I like know how to do this shit now. Like, I have the capability of just making my own house. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't want to... I'm not paying you for a house anymore. Like, no, this is a good thing. I found a girder and now I have a multi-story home. Yeah, yeah. No, like, that's the thing, is, like... Pokemon can, like, create, like, matter, now that I think about it. Like, there is no, like... There will never be another shortage of, like, materials. Like, we have destroyed, like, the trade industry in the world. Which is good. Like, everyone can now deal with their own shit. We no longer have any debts to any other nations. In fact, we can just fucking get rid of borders. Let's go. Gave him a Snickers bar and he built me Dracula's castle. Yeah. Yeah. I just spoke to the Alakazam outside my house, and he just, like, I gave him a sandwich, and I was, like, offering him, like, a place to stay, and he just gave me the nuclear launch codes. Some people are like, oh, wouldn't this Pokemon get awkward as a pet when it evolves? And, yeah, but my understanding, don't really evolve unless they're battling. That's not entirely accurate. Pokemon can... In, like, the anime and stuff, and how that typically, like... That is typically how, like, real-world, like, Pokemon interaction is shown, is through the anime. Like, on one hand, it's just like, oh, yeah, it would be awkward to have, like, these things as a pet. But the real, like, thing is, like... It would be an entirely different, like... Because they're sentient, most of them. I mean, there's clearly nothing behind Barboach's eyes. That's not an issue. I feel like y'all aren't talking about the horny enough. We're trying to ignore it. What we're trying to do is ignore that as an issue. Why is it every time you're seeing Barboach now? Baby Pokemon probably evolve, but Fennekin will likely remain portable arson. Hope you catch another one. There you go, there's another Barboach. Pokemon can just evolve whenever they really damn well please. And this is the best thing. I need to find Feebas. I don't need to find Barboach. Fucking another Barboach detected. It's like, there's a lot of Pokemon that straight up just, like, have the same intelligence level as humans. Like, according to, like, everything. So, like, it's just one of those things where it's just like, oh, well, we deal. Very possible my Fennekin finds a really cool stick, and now I have a Braixen reel. It's just like, well, looks like I have a magical girl now because my Fennekin found a stick. Well, alright. My Braixen how to gamble. She needs to know how to. She needs to know how to count cards in blackjack. Hell yeah! Oh my god! Do you know how bad that's gonna be? Like, businesses are going to end up being sued for discrimination because they won't let psychic type Pokemon into the establishment. It's just like, we cannot let Alakazam into our casinos. Like, just like, what the fuck? That's my seeing eye Alakazam. Oh yeah, that reminds me. It's something that's really strange, but it's something that me and Evan noticed, and we talked about in the Soul Link before, which is that there is nobody with a disability in Pokemon. There is no one in Pokemon that is blind, deaf, or needs a wheelchair. Like, at all. Which either means that Pokemon are able to cure those like ailments, or it's just like, I don't know, humans might just be more durable. Maybe there are people with invisible disabilities. I mean, like, things like autism definitely still exist. Look at Ash Ketchum. And, like, I'm sure chronic fatigue and stuff still exists. But it's just like one of those things that in Pokemon has never, like, existed, which is strange. Because as soon as you realize it, you're like, hey, wait a minute. According to the anime, Ash gotta be some form of superhuman. Yeah. Ash is probably the only anime character that could actually throw hands with Goku and win. And I'm not talking about with Pokemon, I'm talking about Ash themselves. Ash was able to hold the weight of a neutron star in his hands. If a rat could summon lightning, humans would need to be more robust to build a functioning society. I mean, yeah. I mean, technically, that's another thing. People are Pokemon. It's like how humans are animals. So there are, like, psychic humans in the Pokemon world. Like, there are genuine psychics. Like, there are people who are, like... Essentially, people have Pokemon types. Price in the manga uses the wheelchair. That is the only one, right. Forgot about that. I was, like, trying to remember... like, I knew there was one, but I forgot who it was. I was like, it's either a professor or some D-list gym leader. No one remembers. Ash is not invincible. They got turned to stone. Ash is literally just built different. That's the thing. He got better. He did. My favorite thing is that movie opens with a shot of Donphan, and this was before Gen 2, so people were like, holy shit, that's a new Pokemon. So we cannot let you bring in Alakazam. He predicted the next 50 poker hands with 100% accuracy. No. I was here, right? Please tell me I was here. It would have to suck if you had, like, severe arachnophobia. And you, like, go outside and you see a fucking Ariados just chilling in your yard, and you're like, oh, fuck. Oh, no. That's why you bring your Fennec in. Are there any... Yeah! Spinarak, Ariados... Ariados has 6 legs. You are the worst. It is a spider. Tell me what it is other than a spider. Lugia is a beluga whale. Beluga whales don't have wings. Imagine if you met Buzzwole, I'd die. Like, that is one of the things that get me, is, like, I hate the eyes of bugs. And it's just, like, huge-ass frickin' bugs. No. I could not deal with that. Man, his Zangief was a fucking mosquito. You're not wrong, and he's also the size of a building. Imagine you're just strolling in Galar and you see a random encounter Gigantamax den. Yeah. No, I'm not going to deny, there are definitely going to be a lot of issues involved with living in a Pokemon world. Because England couldn't get scarier. True. The fact that we've gotten this far with 0 Feebas, I'm like... I'm losing it. Gesapina, kill. Good work. You finished, like, you sent out the sniper shot before I even had a chance to finish the command. Good work. Oh my god. You hang out a lot with your Eevee and it evolves to come out as transgender. Yeah, they have an entire Hatsune Miku song that's about that. That is also the one with the transgender Miku. Dragon Blood is very effective HRT, that's why fairy types are so good at killing them. Fair enough. I mean, I don't know enough about Dragon Blood to dispute that. Lance want to transco if he's looking to refill her prescription. If I remember correctly, there was a fairly popular Pokemon Let's Player back in the day who I believe they originally went by Claire and they eventually came out as transgender and changed their name to Lance because both of those are dragon Pokemon trainers. And they were very open about that, and I was just like, damn, that's really cool. And this is, like, back in, like, 2013, so... Yeah, power move, honestly. They were like, I can't erase people knowing my dead name, so at least I'm gonna make a bit out of it. Which is, like... That is so incredibly goated. So incredibly goated. They were just like, listen, everyone's gonna know, I've already made 1,000+ videos. However, it's just like I always say, there's only one thing more important than your partners in life, and that is commitment to the bit. You always have to commit to the bit. It's the most important thing. Respect the energy to an extreme degree. Me too. Okay, well, still no Feebas. And no shinies yet either. Not bag. Do not need the bag. Home invader when they're breaking our med to sell. Just roll. They asked it. Stand in the hallway during the night. Real. Okay. I just want. Okay, I'm just going to quickly So I just want to point out. This is what the map of the area looks like that we have currently accomplished. So all of the red areas, all the red lines are the ones that we have fished on. The green ones are the ones that we have traversed down. We've gotten pretty damn far. But, like, I think that's only, like, a quarter of the way done. So, yeah, we've got, still got a ways to go. Alright, so I guess we go 1, 2 down, right? And because we skip one. Wait, what? We don't have a fully skeleton ghost type mon. I mean, Duskull. Wait, wait, no. Hold on, wait, okay, no, this can't... I should theoretically... According to my calculations, I should be on... Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on. No, I'm right. I just was thinking wrong. That's my own bad. Ignore me. Wait. No. Wait. Hold on. No, I've done something wrong. I was wrong. Hold on, I need to now go on to... Is there a way for me to go back in my own stream? Because I need to now check where I was. Okay, I will hear the joke. Ex-wife still misses me. Her aim is getting better, right? Yep. Shit. I can't. Hold on. I need to see where I was a second ago. It's funny because marriage is... I have a wife. Wait. Theoretically... Okay, hold on. Because I would have gone... Oh, okay, so... No, I was doing everything right. It just so happens that... The actual, the map I was using is not entirely accurate. Okay. Fucking hell, just giving me a heart attack. Alright, so we just continue going and hope for the best. I've not watched Gravity Falls in a long time, but I do remember that joke. Oh my god, what? With how far we have already gotten in this, the fact we have not run into a single tile with Feebas is just horrific. Nickname the Feebas Sisyphus. Yeah, not a bad idea. This assumes we're finding a Feebas. I'm gonna be honest. There's a decent chance we don't. Yeah, I would love an Esper as well. Esper is awesome. I think I would really like a Stuffle or a Beware. Imagine having like a teddy bear that is the size of an actual bear. That would be awesome. Yeah, yeah. Beware would do that. That is another Pokemon that I shiny hunted in Sun and Moon was I shiny hunted for Stuffle. Unfortunately, the Stuffle I got was it was like Cute Charm instead of no, it was Klutz instead of whatever good ability it had. It Klutz is the ability that just makes it so that it can't use items, which sucks. So it is 100% a showpiece instead of like competitively viable Pokemon. Barboach. Losing my mind. It's been an hour and 40 minutes, by the way. I feel like Slowking would be such a bro to hang out with. Yeah, I can feel that. I feel that. I just had a terrifying thought. What if I'm not in the right area? But like, okay, given that everything so far has been right except for this one rock location, I think I'm in the right area? Oh god, if there are two areas that are like both identical other than one rock placement, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to end, like, it's over. I'm like 99% sure this is basement floor 1. Because I've only gone down one set of stairs to get here. And the map, like, it's the same. It is exactly the same. This has to be it. It has to be. Yes, this is basement floor 1. Yep, and this one is actually more accurate than the other one, so... Okay, that's good. Imagine how terrifying encountering a Beedrill would be. Yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Just a literal bee. A wasp the size of a human. Yeah, that would be the opposite of fun, I would say. This is the only area in Mountain Coronet that looks vaguely like this, so this has to be it. Oh my god. So many bug types would just kill you. Yeah. 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 Hashtag Barboach Gaming. The Gmod ragdoll treatment. Yeah. Such a funny way to put it. Gmod ragdoll treatment. No. Correct way at the same... Yeah. Yeah. Imagine you have to sail, but Groudon and Kyogre start their shit again. You gotta just deal, you know? It's just, I bet that's part of the insurance. I'm just like, well, the boys are fighting again. Rayquaza will be here in 15 minutes. Just relax. That's like one person's occupation is the Rayquaza Waker. They're just like, listen, it's happening again. You gotta stop this. I mean, Rayquaza does have its own group of worshippers in Hoenn, so it's probably their job. Yeah, probably. I wonder if they get benefits. Benefits, they get to talk to the cool dragon. Fair enough. You know? Good point. Hospitals are free. Do you really need benefits? Fair. No, that's a good point. You're right. Nope. This map is just not reliable. What the fuck? Hold on. Wait, did I really, like... You know, I can't rely upon this map. This map doesn't work. I'm just closing the map because it just isn't a thing. Probably grow their own food and keep a handful of Chanseys in as live medics. Yeah. Probably correct. Or odd nose. I'm not sure which is closer to Hoenn, Unova, or people with Chanseys. I'm just like... I'm losing it. Considering Hoenn, Kanto, Johto, and Sinnoh are all based off of parts of Japan, Kanto would probably be closer. I don't know if, like, it's going to be, like, the same relative size, though. If that doesn't... I don't know if that maps out as accurate. How? How are we still here? Why are we still here? Just to suffer? According to lore, Sinnoh and Johto were one region at one point, and Johto is close enough to Kanto. Take a quick boat ride to it. We can assume Hoenn is somewhere in between these regions. I don't... maybe. Isn't Sinnoh supposed to border Kalos, though? I don't think anymore technically borders anything due to the design quirk of the maps making the regions islands. No, Kanto and Johto are connected directly. Except those. Listen, it's all good. I get it. Can't even do real geography, now I'm doing fake geography. I keep hoping. Why do I... Every time, I keep hoping that a Feebas is going to appear, as if that would ever happen. Why am I still hoping? Like... What is wrong with me? Oh no, what is wrong with me? Oh shit, I dropped my controller. I've spent two entire fucking hours doing this. What am I doing? Why am I have been hours. The hours that I've spent doing this. Why? Why did I do this? I chose to do this. This is something I could have easily said, no, I'm not doing it. I didn't, I was like, oh, I could make it. I went from, oh, I don't want to do this to, oh, I could make it a stream. Like, it can't possibly be that bad. And then I've been staring at Machoke and Barboach and Magikarp for 2 fucking hours. The insanity is setting in. A little bit. Just a tad. Why are you here? Why are you here, Barboach? Oh my... What is wrong with Feebas? Why can't it move 2 inches to the left so that it can get caught by, like... I don't know, in any other spot? Oh... No... Why? Why am I still disappointed? Why? I should know better by now. I should know better. It's not happening. Why did I think that this would... Ugh. Oh, still a fish. still a fish. It would help if my controller didn't double press up occasionally. Good news. We are a third of the way done. Like, okay, let me pull up exactly. I'm gonna pull up the real map now. Okay. I feel like I'm actually going fucking insane. Like, on a level where it's not even okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right with that. Okay, so I just want to point out, so far, this is what we've done. That is the level we're currently at. Personally, I would say that's about a third done, right? I'm going to finish this row, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I'm just going to, like... I don't know. I'll figure out something. I'll figure out if I want to continue doing this or not. My honest answer is no. I have a feeling like I think I might just give up. I might. It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. I think I might have to give up. This is ridiculous. If it took me 2 hours to do 1/3 of it, it would take me 6 fucking hours in the worst case scenario. Oh no. I'll be right back. I need to think. Alright, I'm back. It's Jover. I'm done. No more. No more. No more. It's not rats. It's fish. They lock me in a rubber room with fish, and fish make me crazy. I'm done. I'm done with these fish. I'm done with these fish. I can't anymore. There's too much. Like, there is so much water and not nearly enough fish. I got 0 shinies. I got 0 Feebas. We're done. No more. I mentally, I just do not want to do this anymore. I just want to go fucking play Fortnite. I'm done. We're done. No more. No more. Thank you for being here and accompanying me for my insanity, but like this is not 7.5 too much water. Yeah, too much water. We're done.